Hey everyone, my name is Cryptophile and it is my second video for my newly created YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss Lombard. So let's get started. By the way, please keep in mind that I'm not English native speaker, so forgive me for any possible mistakes that I may make. Before talking about Lombard, I want to also talk about Babylon, because it's like a fundamental part of all Lombard architecture. Babylon is a special protocol that enables to stake natively Bitcoin and receive real yield, native real yield on your Bitcoins. It's the first, and I think the only one, protocol in the space where you can stake natively your Bitcoins and receive real yield. Right now, if you want to stake your Bitcoins, you can go to Babylon, connect your wallet, wait for the limit increase, and then you can stake your Bitcoins natively. But you need to lock your Bitcoins, I think, around for 18 or 24 months or 12 months. So your liquidity will be locked and you will receive kind of rewards for like small APY on top of your Bitcoins. But you should always keep in mind that users, DeFi users, they want to have their liquidity and they want to be as liquid as possible. That is why there are plenty of protocols that are built on top of Babylon. So Lombard is one of them, and I think it's the best one. I will explain you why. So Lombard, let's go to the docs. In the docs, we can see all the details and the main flagship product of Lombard. It's LBTC. It is a secure Bitcoin liquid staked token, LST. How does it work? You stake your tokens not directly on Babylon. You can stake it on Lombard. So you can stake your Bitcoins on Lombard and receive LBTC. So after staking natively Bitcoins, you can mint Lombard Bitcoins and use it in DeFi. So it's a really liquid token which can be used multiple times. Not only locked in Babylon to receive real yield, but also can be used in other DeFi protocols. I will explain you and show you how it does work. Here you can see unique attributes of the Lombard BTC. Actually, of course, it's real yield, native real yield. Here you can see also unique attributes of Lombard Bitcoins. It earns native yield. It's also compatible with other chains. It's liquid and DeFi compatible, and it's also secure. And please keep in mind that when you mint your LBTC, you can earn four kinds of rewards. You earn Babylon staking yield, because I have mentioned your Bitcoins staked via Lombard are automatically restaked on Babylon. You receive Babylon staking yield, you receive Babylon points, and you receive Lombard looks. It's also like kind of Lombard points. And then you also receive yields and incentives from Lombard Bitcoin destination chains and protocols. So you can actually use your Lombard Bitcoins in DeFi protocols. Later, I will show you the DeFi protocols where you can use your Lombard Bitcoins and receive additional yield on top of points of Babylon, points of Lombard, and also Babylon's native staking yield. So let's get directly to the product, and I will show you all the steps how you can receive and mint your first Lombard Bitcoins. You go to the app, you can stake two ways. You can stake directly using native BTC, or you can stake on Binance Smart Chain using Binance Bitcoins. I suggest you to use native Bitcoins. I think it's better because it's native, of course. For example, if you want to stake like 0.1 Bitcoin, you press stake directly from anywhere, and then you can also deposit your native Bitcoins from any wallet you like, or even from centralized exchange. So in my situation, I deposited directly from OKX to this wallet. After that, after you deposit, you need to wait 60 minutes to receive a confirmation, because you need to wait 6 blocks. After that, you will be able to mint LBTC, 0.1 LBTC. So please also keep in mind that LBTC are minted on Ethereum mainnet, so you need to have Ethereum on your wallet to cover the transaction costs. You can also, after the mint of Lombard Bitcoins, you can use them in DeFi vaults, different DeFi vaults. There is their main DeFi vault, it's Lombard DeFi vault. You can receive special multipliers for farming Corn points, farming Veta points, and of course farming Lombard Lux points. I suggest you to deposit in Lombard DeFi Vault because I have deposited there myself. There is a pretty juicy APY of 6%. And if you want to deposit in any other DeFi protocols, you can go to dashboard, and in dashboard you will see all other protocols where you can deposit your Lombard Bitcoins. Here you can also see the total number of TVL, also you can see the number of Lombard Lux points, and also total number of Babylon points. If you want to deposit, of course, your LBTC, I suggest you to deposit in DeFi Vault, in the native like Lombard DeFi Vault. But if you want, you can use any other project as you like. For example, Morpho, Gearbox, Zero Land, Ether4i, or Pendle. I will also make an interesting point about Pendle. If you want to farm with additional risks, but you receive additional reward, of course, I will share one Pendle strategy in the end of the video. Okay, we have covered the core product, we have covered the opportunities for Lombard Bitcoin usage, and now we can proceed to the Twitter account and also analyze the main investors. Okay, let's start from the investors. From the investor standpoint, they had two funding rounds, undisclosed round by Binance Labs. They have invested $1 million, and they had also a seed round by Polychain Capital, OKX Ventures, Miron Ventures, Foresight Ventures, HTX Ventures, and Robot Ventures. 16 million raised. So total raise is 17 mil. Pretty cool VCs, Polychain as a lead. Why Polychain is leading current round? Let's investigate. I have found the LinkedIn profile of Lombard, and I wanted to research the co-founder page. If I open co-founders page, I see here, it's here, experience. Right now he's a co-founder of Lombard, but previously he worked for Polychain Capital for more than 2 years, for almost 3 years. He was a research intern, then he became a partner. And after that he decided to proceed with his own project called Lombard. And actually, it's pretty interesting that Polychain is also incubating Lombard. So, in my point of view, Lombard is working pretty close with Polychain Capital. And these guys from Polychain Capital, they really know their business. And they can actually launch projects as rockets. I almost have no doubts that Polychain Capital will be able to list Lombard token on Binance. And we will receive a pretty good airdrop. Okay, I have talked to this guy, Matthew. I have talked during one of the events in Korea. They had Bitcoin Renaissance event in Korea. I was there during the Korea blockchain week, and I talked to Matthew. And I'm totally confident that team is one of the strongest in the space. And I think that's why Lombard stands out. They have really strong backing and really strong team. These guys really know their business. Most of them are from Polychain. Not most of them, okay. The core team is from Polychain. They somehow work there, plenty amount of expertise in the field of crypto. And that's why Lombard stands out. Okay, we have discussed fundraising, we have discussed team. Let's proceed to audits. If we're talking about audits, they have already done 2 audits, Halborn and Veridice, also pretty well known auditors in the space. So Halborn and Veridice, I respect them. And audits are pretty cool. If you want to read the reports, you can open reports. Of course, I will share this link under the video. Here, we can also look through their Twitter. They had, of course, official announcement of partnership with Babylon. I want to research their main profile page. Of course, we will use Tweet Scout and also Twitter Score. Here, pasting the link. Okay, Lombard, 15,000 followers. Not a great amount, but it's cool. They have pretty high score, so it's like, I think it's over the average, so credible. Influencers, strong influencers, interesting projects, Pendle, Ether4i, I'm following them. Also interesting guys from VCs, I was following them. Tarun Thitra from Robot Ventures, Fourth Revolution Capital, and also Sfermion. We can also proceed here and analyze the Twitter here. Lombard, VCs, IOSG, VC, Polychain, of course, Fermion, Binance. Tier 2 VCs, not pretty interesting. OKX Ventures, Porify, Huobi, not bad. Ecosystem followers, yeah. But Polychain following the page, Binance also following the page, good sign, strong Twitter. No doubts, no doubts. Okay, if I go to current stats, let's proceed to the farming strategy, how I'm planning to farm the airdrop and why I'm using this strategy. And I'll explain you using the stats. I have found this Dune dashboard. They have only 13,000 users, native stakers. Here, I think, because on the main page, we see a bit different number. We see different number. It's like 15,000 holders, but I think around 2,000 wallets, they just purchased LBTC, but not staked natively. And in the Dune dashboard, we see that around 13,000 users minted Lombard Bitcoins. TVL is pretty high. It's a little bit lower than 1 billion. I think they will reach 1 billion soon. So only 13,000 people. Right now, let's think, can they distribute a base reward? I think it's totally possible. Why? Let's compare with EIGEN. Of course, EIGEN was much bigger airdrop, much bigger team, much bigger fundraising, but they distributed, after the negative feedback from the community, they distributed a minimum reward of 100 EIGEN tokens over almost 300,000 wallets. 300,000. It's an enormous amount. So the base reward is 100 EIGEN tokens. 100 EIGEN tokens, I think it's around $400 or $400 or $500. And here we have only 13,000 users. So I think it's obvious that Lombard can distribute at least a basic reward for all wallets. It's not only for whales. If you don't have like huge amount of bitcoins, you can literally stake at least something. Stake at least $50, $100 in bitcoins, in BTC, stake in Lombard. I think you might be eligible for the airdrop, for the Lombard airdrop. So my strategy, I stake my bitcoins definitely in Lombard, and I will stake not a huge amount. I will like stake an average amount because I'm totally sure that it will be the base reward airdrop. Right now, according to the stats, it's totally possible that this airdrop there will be a basic reward for every staker. It doesn't matter whether you're a whale or just a newbie with low bank account. Okay, let's wrap it up here. The core idea of Lombard: you stake your bitcoins on Babylon, but you want to have them liquid. Lombard enables you to mint liquid staked token LBTC. So you stake bitcoins on Lombard, but you receive liquid token called Lombard BTC, which you can also use for additional yield farming. Cool investors, tier 1 VCs, close connections with Polychain Capital because the co-founder actually worked in Polychain Capital a couple of years ago. 2 audits were conducted, Halborn and Veridice. If you want, you can look through the reports using this link. Based on the current stats of Lombard, number of users is pretty low, and they can literally distribute base rewards for all the users. So even if you don't have huge bank account, you have low deposit on your crypto exchange, I strongly suggest you to stake at least $50 or $100. It can definitely help you to receive base rewards in their airdrop campaign. My strategy: I'm staking BTC natively, I'm minting Lombard bitcoins, and I use DeFi Vault because it gives really huge multiplier for your Lombard Lux farming rewards. And by the way, if you want to farm with additional leverage, you can use Pendle. Let's go to Pendle. I will show you finally the last risky but pretty interesting strategy. I will use it myself. I go to BTC Bonanza, I select Lombard LBTC, and I purchase YT LBTC. Actually, it's an opportunity for you to farm YT, not to farm, actually, it's an opportunity for you to farm Lombard points with huge leverage. So actually, if I want to spend $42 on purchase of YT LBTC, I can buy 0.03 YT LBTC, and I will farm my points in Lombard with 50x leverage. If you don't know how to use Pendle, go to education. But actually, it gives you an opportunity to burn your liquidity, to burn your coins. So I'm burning my Ethereum, like $42, but in revert, I can farm Lombard like using 0.03 BTC. So it's 50x leverage for your Lombard points farming, but you should burn some stuff. I'm burning here my Ethereum. It's a risky strategy. If you don't know how Pendle works, please go to education section and educate yourself here. But if you're pretty cool and pretty experienced DeFi degen, you can actually purchase your YT LBTC here. And right now, let's analyze the current. Maybe it's overpriced or underpriced. If we go to new assets, so we select Lombard, we calculate, and it's underpriced by 17%. So right now, it's one of the best times to buy Lombard BTC, to purchase actually YT on Lombard BTC. If we go back, you can purchase here using any of these coins. You can purchase your YT LBTC. Okay, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, leave any comment in comment section, share this video with your friends. Keep in touch. Thanks. Bye.